The 2016 battle between Chino Hills and Montverde is remembered as one of the greatest high school basketball matchups ever. Chino Hills, as we know, is a public school that became known across the country for its trio of brothers and a roster made up entirely of homegrown players. They faced off against a powerhouse private school in Montverde that featured some of the nation's top prospects in the City of Palms Classic. Montverde as a high school basketball program has absolutely dominated the high school basketball scene for decades. Remember the infamous 2020 roster, Cade and them? Yeah, that roster consisted of 5 NBA players: Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, Moses Moody, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Caleb Houston. In their 2016 roster that faced off against the Ball brothers, it's arguably the most underrated Montverde roster of all time. They were led by 4 future NBA players in RJ Barrett, Anthony Simons, Bruno Fernando, and Micah Potter. This roster also had a ridiculous 6 more high major Division I players on it, and all of them finished their high school careers ranked in the top 100. 3 of those 6 players were eventual 5-star recruits. They had EJ Montgomery, who played at Kentucky, Silvio De Sousa, who played at Kansas, and Simi Shitu, who played at Vanderbilt. And the other 3 were all high major D1 players as well. They had Sean Mobley, who played at VCU and UCF, Marcus Carr, who played at Texas and averaged 15, and Howard Washington, who played at Syracuse and Butler. It's fair to say this team was pretty stacked. They've won 8 national championships in their program's history and are known as the high school basketball incubator, consistently producing top 10 picks in the NBA like Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell, Cade Cunningham, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Joel Embiid, and soon-to-be number 1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg, in addition to countless other NBA players like Jalen Duren, Anthony Simons, Andrew Nembhard, and Moses Moody. And then there was Chino Hills, who wasn't supposed to be any sort of real contender. They were a small-town public school with a roster made up of local kids, but there was one huge thing that made this team special: the Ball brothers. At the heart of this team was Lonzo Ball, who was starting at point guard and the engine for the team's